for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Stepping in, Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Trey.
First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch, 110.
To first. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals leave one. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Patrick Corbin gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Standing in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. You know, it's always interesting to see a hitter's lifetime numbers against a pitcher and vice versa. Well, in this matchup, he has some pretty impressive ownage, as they say. 4 home runs in past at-bats, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Zimmerman is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. And now for Washington, Eric Thames. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's just 1 for 6. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Kurt Suzuki, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
And he misses there, 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here by Suzuki as he set down on strikes for the second out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of the stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
As Drupal Cabrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Pete Alonso. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
Pete Alonso.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Base hit into right center.
Batting 5th, Wilson.
Next up for New York, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. In the air out to left. Soto is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting 5th.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that, when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Popped him up. Suzuki over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting in, the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Smoke toward third. Taken there by Cabrera, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Will move to the third with no score. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
So here now is the pitcher, Patrick Corbin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, Trey Turner.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0 home. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading up for the Mets.
Into the box now, Marcus Stroman.
Marcus.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here now is Juan Soto. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Nimmo. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. This one is launched. Look at this. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and there are two down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The windup and the 0-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled away. Three runs already home here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So coming to the plate, Eric Thames looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Bases are empty, one man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Base hit into right center. And this will kick off the wall now out near the 390 sign. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
To the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. One out and a runner on second base. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So now to the plate, Patrick Corbin, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Nats 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Thames has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch, Rosario makes a move from first. Strike called, now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Nimmo has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6.
Ready once again, Jeff McNeil. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Nats 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
1-2, here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, outside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Adam Eaton digging in next. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
1-2.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One ball, one strike, the count. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Howie Kendrick goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Juan Soto to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And this will be fouled away. A pause and the 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. High in the air and deep to left center field. Eaton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
This is line to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. J.D. Davis will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Eaton is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Mets go down 1-2-3. Ready for another shot now. Eric Thames. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, left fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Behind 0-2 now.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Fouled off. Three runs, 6 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. High pop up. Cabrera is there for it. 2 gone. Robinson
attention,
Cano will get the call to
Hitting
pinch
for the
hit
Mets.
here, as we'll see what he can
Number
do with 2
24,
out and the bases empty.
Robinson Cano.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Mets, and it's still 3-1. Seth Lugo enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Starlin Castro is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The Mets are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Ramos has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Fouled away. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Stays alive, still 0-2. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Davis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, and Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 51, Wander Suero.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Ahmed Rosario. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he rips it on the ground to second. There to get it is Kendrick on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Eaton, he tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Edwin Diaz.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Diaz has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A punch out to end it, and the Mets break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The New York Mets took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Marcus Stroman earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Patrick Corbin takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Edwin Diaz closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Patrick Corbin. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.